Hi there. Today I'd like to talk about data and your credit history. Credit history actually contains quite a bit of data, and this data can be used to establish a behavior, and that in turn gets used by a lot of different sources. The most common one is summarized by your credit score. Now, credit score is an algorithm that's used by financial institutions to determine the likelihood that you're going to pay back a loan. And so that can help establish whether they want to give you a loan or not and at what interest rate. But it's largely restricted to loans. But your credit history is more than your just credit score. So think about your credit history in terms of what kind of behavior you've had in relationship to debt, and whether you've been able to successfully pay back large debt, or if you've had issues and have a lot of delinquencies and possibly even foreclosures and bankruptcies. There are a number of people that are interested in that. For example, if you go to rent an apartment, you're likely to have your credit history reviewed. And depending on what it is, they may choose not to rent to you because they think that your behavior in relation to your ability to pay back loans may make you too risky. Another area of importance is in jobs. It's possible that your credit history could influence the kind of jobs you can actually get. Think of jobs that require security clearance or having to deal with a lot of confidential information. Once again, if your behavior from your credit history indicates that you've had issues being able to pay back your loans, or that you owe a lot of money to different sources, they may feel that you're too big of a risk to hire in that position because they don't want you to be compromised by anyone that you owe a lot of money to. They may feel that you may be influenced by them. Perhaps take a look at the current administration as an example of that. Another interesting area is in terms of dating. So banknote.com did a survey about 5 years ago, and they found out that about 4 out of 10 people would actually consider someone's credit history in determining whether or not they would date that person. And other studies have shown that your credit history actually impacts your romantic life in terms of how long your relationships tend to last. So it's not just jobs, it's not just houses, but it could be your love life that's impacted by the data in your credit history. So it makes sense to try and do what you can to improve your credit history however you can. Until next time, have a blessed day.